Welcome everybody to the second episode of Let's Play All the Mods 10. Today we are building Sath's 21,000 channel ME core. So I've been building since last episode. I don't know if you can tell, but look at this. So for this ME controller, we're going to be able to connect 21,000 channels on it using these wireless connectors from Extended AE. I'll try to explain it a little bit. You guys could go check KSAW's video on YouTube. Explains it really well, but basically we will be building a 3x3 ME controller and stacking lots of it on it like so. Basically, when you do a control like this, you are limited by the space of the cable and it gets messy really fast. As you can see right here, you can only support 32 channels in this little guy. But using P2P channels, you can connect all four of them like so. And right now, if you connect a smart channel onto here to these connectors, you will be able to support much more. So we will be building this right here, connected to these wireless channels as mentioned, and basically every row here has 16 wireless connectors. Since these dense connectors can hold 32 channels, we'll be linking them up for 2 rows. Now, this isn't the full amounts of controllers you can need, the wireless connectors you can need, but we're starting small. If we ever need to expand, we'll just add more. But let's get to the building. So to start off, we do the little 3x3 like mentioned before. Just build it around here and you will connect it using this little diagram right here to another 3x3. So let's finish it like this, and this side, boom, boom, same thing. Once it is like this, don't forget to power it up. I'm just going to use an ender gate and place it somewhere in the middle. Boom. Look how beautiful that is. So this shall be our system. Now to link it up, we will be bundling up the P2Ps in batches of 32. So as you can see right here, there's 4, 5, 9, same thing on the other side. And now if you're doing the other sides, if you use the corners in this axis, don't use the top corners. Other side, you will do the opposite. You will use the top and not the corner ones. So now that we do that, add these in also, and don't forget the middle part. Now, this is 4, this is 5, right here, this would be 9, so too many channels. So we'll need to use a dense cable right here. Just copy the same thing from the other side. And same thing here. So this is simply 5 channels, and we will need to put a dense in the middle right here. Now, what's left to do? Just put a MA wireless controller and use your color applicator on the color red. You can shift right click to change the color and dye this red. There you go. Because next up, we will be connecting the other ones. So 32 more P2Ps. This one's simple. It's 8 around every corner. Not very complicated. And we will connect it in the same way. I'll just show you guys right here. Use another color. So we will use the non-dense cables. Like so. Pull out a branch, pull out a branch. Now there's 8 here, 8 here. That means right here we'll have to use a dense channel. And same thing for the bottom. I'll do that. If everything is connected, it should be like this. Don't forget to color your connectors. Now, it is normal if it says too many channels. It is just not powered on yet, as you can see device online. So we will fix that right now and connect it to our rows of wireless connectors. So like mentioned before, there's 16 in this row, 16 in this row. So we will connect them together. Same for the other 2 rows. Now, for these 2, we will probably need to dye the connectors so they don't interlap because they are touching this one. So this one and this one will connect, and that is not good. So we will layer this one green, this one red, just so it doesn't touch. But first of all, I show you guys how to connect. Use some dense cables. Make sure to connect everything like so. As you can see, the first 2 layers are connecting, and overall it should do 32 channels. Boom, 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 boom. And the last one right here. So now that's done. You pull it out into an ME controller with a connector that's colored the same color as over there. So this one is the green one. It will go into the green cable. Now this controller right here, to power the other one, you put a gate, you put a flux cable. Now it doesn't work. That's normal. So you use a quartz fiber to disconnect the channel, but still make it lend some power. Then we use the dense cable and connect it. So we will use this wireless setup kit and just simply right click on here and go right click our green connector. Boom. Look at that. Now it works. So there's right here 8 channels on here, 8 channels on here. So 16 and 16, which makes 32. Now shift right click, connect this one to the other connector. Boom, like so. And then we can connect our wire. So what we will do is run the wire again and do the exact same thing for all of them. And just like that, it is connected. Now, if we ever need more than these 4 rows of connectors, we just set up another side on the top, on the bottom. It is pretty simple. So we have 6 sides, 12 connectors, so 12 rows, 24 rows actually. Plus, with the shrinking device, you can actually connect P2Ps everywhere inside. So this total allows for 21,000 channels, and I'll show you guys how to connect it to the system. If you want to use what we've created, pretty simple. Plop down a wireless connector and make sure to link it up, this one, to one of the ones you have connected. So boom, it lights up, it's connected. Now remember, this one is on the green path right here. So we will come with our memory card into the green path and just shift right click a P2P channel. As you can see, it changed frequencies, and you will be able to use a connector, P2P, right click on this. Now it is linked directly over there, and you will be able to carry 32 channels, as you can see right here. This is 32 ME pattern providers. Boom, 32 channels. And look, only uses one channel right here out of the 32 we have. But if we go back to the P2P, these are full with 32 channels. So this side of the connector is full. Now, sometimes you'll only use 10 carry channels. That means you can reuse this P2P tunnel to maximize whatever you're using instead of connecting wires everywhere. So I hope you guys enjoyed the little explanation. I think I'll build a little around here and make it look pretty fancy, and then we'll connect all of this up to our main system. Now that everything is set up, we'll be going in the mining dimension with a teleporter pad. In the overworld, just shift right click and you shall go to the mining dimension. Now I'll just set up a waypoint. Boom. And we will be setting up a quarry. So I think what I'll do is I'll show the how do I pull up the chunks? F9 right here. Right, I'm gonna go in a new chunk, set up the machine. Actually, we're gonna charge up our builder. So just power this on with a gate, put the builder, and put some dimensional charge inside. As you can see, it's infusing. So the infusing bonuses reduce the power consumption and increase the speed. So we'll wait for this to load up. Now that it's loaded, just go in the middle of this, plop it down with a diamond chest on top, a little gate behind, and we are going to use this fortune quarry, which can be crafted like so. You'll just need gas tier, and yeah. So to do that, you also need a filter, which I've set up to whitelist C ores. So this will grab up all the ores, place it in here, and with the quarry now, how do I do this? So I think we shall just shift right click, number of blocks. So I think we'll do something like, okay, now we select the corner where we want to dig. We'll just dig right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 4 chunks. And if we open it up, we should have it right here. Actually, you know what? 64, 128. So 128 by 128 to bedrock, which I'm not sure what level it is. Let me see. What I've gone and done is dug a hole to bedrock, and the level's -63. So look at this. You will put the offset at -63, and this I think is 18 chunks. So we will just put this inside the builder, and with the redstone mode on, we have a lever. Let's just activate it, and as you can see, it is digging out of 81 chunks. Now it's at this Y level. Basically, you'll do all the chunks, then go lower and lower and lower. So as you can see, it's already stacking up pretty quickly. Now we have stacking upgrades so that we could fit a lot more blocks, and we have the compacting upgrade. So as you can see, I already have a ×2 copper, and yeah, now this will fill up pretty fast. We'll just leave it in this diamond chest for now, but later on we'll probably transfer all of this to our system with a mechanism multiplier or something like that to maximize our profits. But now we'll be able to get, you know, aluminum and everything like that without having to go mine for it. Also got some draconium, and yeah, if I want to filter out some things, I'll just put the filter on, and that should be good. Now we have to chunk load this, so just press M and click, shift right click, and as you can see, it is now forcefully chunk loaded. So it will work even when we go back home. So I think this will conclude this episode. Thank you for watching. Short little episode, but we've got our AE system connected, everything on the main network, and now We've got resources generating in the mining dimension. But for more resources, I think next episode we're tackling the start of the bees. I'm going to set up a little place for the bees, and I know they added modular bees, so I think we'll tackle that right away and just start generating a bunch of resources. And yeah, if you have any feedback, don't forget to let them know in the comments. See you next time.